We got Chris Jericho starting off the show. I'm Crazy Gross Divine. Welcome to Nitro. I'll be your host and commentator. And his opponent gonna be Eddie Guerrero.
And his opponent from El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 205 pounds, Eddie Guerrero.
Coming down to the ring, looking for a spot in the cruiserweight division. These men are going to fight their way to #1 contendership. And I don't know how we're going to put the belts on them. Now, Eric Bischoff, he had an announcement that you viewers didn't get to see. I didn't press record. He said that there would be 2 tag teams for the NWO versus the Hart Foundation for the title. And right off the bell rings, Jericho clothesline taking down Eddie. And a knee off the top rope, goes straight for the cover. 1, 2. Amazingly, Eddie was able to kick out. Now crank of the neck, twisting it up. Slams Eddie to the mat. Lifting Eddie to a seated, no, lifting him to one knee. Off the rope, big boot, nailing Eddie. Guerrero looking dazed after that big boot. And Jericho axe handle, no, Eddie saw it coming. Got the fist up in time. Eddie goes around. Full Nelson, Jericho breaking out of it, goes around, club to the back. Now Jericho around, lifting him up. A tiger suplex. And now Jericho going right after the leg. He's trying to make Eddie tap. Eddie's fighting. And a fist to Jericho. Eddie got him. Rolling him up. Pin. 1, 2. Only 1. Eddie goes off springboard. Caught Jericho with the tornado DDT off the springboard. And a knife hand chop by Jericho. Goes after the arm. Fujiwara. Eddie rolls over. And grapevine. Twisting Jericho. And Jericho rolls out of the way. Eddie grabs him. Lifts him up. Jericho down. Eddie goes, oh man, clothesline. Taking Jericho to the ground. Eddie on top. Is he frogging it? Yeah. Frog splash. That should be it. Jericho. 1, 2. Jericho kicked out of the frog splash. Eddie going springboard. Another splash off the springboard. Jericho not really moving since the frog splash. A kick? No. Jericho saw it coming. Forearm shot. Turning Eddie around. Lifting him up. 1. Lifting him up. 2. Showing the strength of Jericho. 3 power bombs. And a double knee into the face. 1, 2. No. Only 2. Now he's shoving his fist in Eddie's face. Jericho waiting for Eddie to get to his feet. And now elbows into the stomach. Eddie off the springboard. Caught him with the drop kick. Eddie gonna toss Jericho into the corner. No, Jericho giving Eddie a good elbow. Lifting him up. Dropping him on top of the top rope. throat first. Eddie able to roll out, breaking up the momentum of Jericho. But Jericho still able to grab Eddie by the hair, drag him to the rope. And Eddie flipping Jericho over top of the top rope, down to the ground. And Eddie following, pursuing him and going after the leg, dropping the elbow on it 5 times. And now Eddie back in, waiting for Jericho to get to his feet. Springboard launch, Palancha, taking Jericho back down. And Jericho is able to get the foot up into Eddie's face. Stomp to the shoulder. Eddie rolls away, sending Jericho into the corner, into the turnbuckle, into the ring post. And now he stomps on the arm, trying to dislocate that shoulder. Irish whip, no, Eddie goes flying into the stairs. Jericho says, count it, ref. 4. Eddie up to his feet, into the ring. And Jericho right with a fist, picking Eddie up, neckbreaker. Going up to the top. What's he gonna do? Another knee drop right into the sternum. And Eddie flips the leg. Got Jericho dazed. The kick, lifting him up. Oh, the brain buster. That's it. Jericho's out. 1, 2, 3. Eddie Guerrero is your winner. Moving up in the cruiserweight rankings. And I thought those knees to Eddie was gonna be the death of him. And I thought that frog splash, but somehow Jericho was able to kick out at it. That knee to the sternum, but no, Eddie was able to pick him up, give him a brain buster, and get the 3.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
Maybe if Jericho didn't go for the double knee and went for the walls of Jericho, maybe he would have won. All right, this is our tag team matchup.
Contest is a triple threat tag team match and is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 516 pounds, Bret Hart and Jim Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
This is what I was talking about earlier. The Hart Foundation. They're gonna have to take on 2 teams from the NWO. And I don't know who those teams are. Of course. Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the Outsiders, representing the NWO.
And at a combined weight of 608 pounds, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, the NWO.
Of course, the deck would be stacked with Eric in charge. Every time Harts has won, he will not give him the title. And it's Buff and Scott Norton, and Norton beat Anvil
598 pounds,
on Thunder.
Bad Wells and Scott Norton.
So Vicious and Delicious, the Outsiders, even though it's everybody for themselves. The titles might be coming home to NWO. And the bell rings, and Brett goes behind Buff, and Scott drops Anvil. Brett's all over Buff. Now Brett grabs Scott Hall. Brett goes behind Norton. Russian, like jumping type move. Brett's on the other side of the rope. Springboard crossbody catching Norton, and Buff going all after Nash. Buff grabbing Brett, lifting him up high, dropping him down, and Nash with an axe handle to Anvil. Buff misses the Anvil, but Anvil rips his head off with a clothesline. And now Norton going after Nash and Hall. Norton lifting Nash, no. Come on, NWO. You're supposed to be fighting the Hearts. Team up against the Hart Foundation. And finally, Brett takes Nash down. Anvil taking Norton down. Buff has Brett in the corner. And then he goes after Nash. Nash lifting Buff up. Suplex, driving him down. Norton after Scott. Kevin Nash tried to steal it, but going after Buff. Brett sending Nash into the corner, lifting out. Scott's able to flip him over. And the Anvil going right after Scott Hall. Knee, clubbing axe handle. Nash grabs the Anvil. Buff grabs Brett. Grabs his leg, twisting him around. And he keeps twisting. Norton grabbing Scott. Is Brett gonna tap? No. Buff was able to, Buff let go for some reason. And he just got flattened by the Anvil. And now the refs just got punched into the ropes. Scott Hall lifting up Norton. And Brett, side slam on Buff. Oh my God, I thought the Hearts were gonna win. What an upset would that be to Eric Bischoff, who planned this perfectly out. And now, Nash getting sent, taken over, double arm suplex by Bret Hart. And Anvil goes behind Norton, taking out the leg. Bret taking Buff down, knee. And Anvil lifting Norton up. Gonna pick him up, down. And Nash almost got something with that roll up. Nerve hold on the Anvil. Buff, nope, Scott hit Buff in the stomach, grabbing Buff, dragging him, slamming his head into the corner. And Buff fighting Scott Hall off. Norton taking down the Anvil. Neck breaker by Norton. Buff has Scott pinned. No! Anvil's able to break up the pin. And Buff goes after Norton. Scott with the breakup. Big fist. Twist him over. And Nash in the corner. Lifting up. No. STO. No. Oh, God. Scott dropped down. Manhattan drop by Brett. And then the side slam by Nash to Norton. Big slash. But Norton was able to get his knees up. Misses the clothesline. Buff tag goes into the corner. The Anvil's able to break up Scott Hall's pin. And now Scott goes after Norton. Brett and Nash in the corner. And Anvil fighting off Nash. Saving Brett from whatever Nash's deeds were. And Scott Hall just got dropped on his face. Nash just got side dropped. Norton grabbing him, dropping it down with the powerbomb. And Norton can go for the pin. But he wants Anvil up. Big clothesline, dropping him. Brett getting his leg twisted again by Buff. I think Norton blew his chance to get that pin on the Anvil. Norton going after Nash. 1, 2, no. Holy crap, Scott just decked Norton. Norton rolled out. That's how hard Scott hit him. The momentum took Norton out. 1, 2, 3. Oh my God, Scott Hall. Who would have thought? The New World Order is the new WCW World Tag Team Champions.
Scott Hall and Kevin Nash, the NWO.
I'm so shocked. They did it. Here you go. Damien 666 attacking Alex Wright before he can get into the ring. Damien said last week on Thunder that he wanted to cripple Alex Wright. He wanted to drop him on his neck, break his neck, and cripple him. Make it so Alex Wright cannot compete anymore. He's done with him. And a big sidekick. The bell actually has rung. The match has started. Damien on the offensive, dropping the knee into Alex Wright. And Alex able to get the leg up. Big drop kick. Alex going to the outside. And he hits the senton into the back of Damien. Alex going up top again. Nope, Damien back to his feet. Kept up. No, he gets hit by a double drop kick. And Damien able to kick Alex in the face. Lifting Damien up. Damien swirls down behind. Chop block taking the leg out. Alex rolling, trying to use something to get up. But now the onslaught continues with the kicks to the chest. But then Alex is able to flip Damien. Sunset flip powerbomb. And that could be all. Alex using strength to drag Damien, but Damien playing possum. Lifting Alex, oh God, he tried it again. He's gonna drop him on his neck with the tombstone, but Alex is able to get behind, drop him with the DDT. And he's up top. What's he gonna do? Oh, the DDT missed. And Damien with a kick to the face, going straight for the cover. Damien 666 over. Senton misses completely. Might have blown his whole momentum, but he picks him up, shoves a knee into his head. And Alex, dazed after that knee, able to roll away. And Damien with the clothesline. Somehow teleported that clothesline, and now he just stripped him. Alex back to his feet, getting lifted up. Oh God, he's gonna get crunched. Drop, and oh my God, it's over. 1, 2, 3. He said he was gonna break his neck. He did just that. After Damien 666, we had broken Alex Wright's neck. We had to rush him to the hospital. We also had technical difficulties where everything just crashed, but we're back now. Barry Windham is challenging the Disciple for his title again. He's going to try and win it back. There's the Disciple, current United States champion of WCW, representing the NWO.
Introducing the challenger from Sweetwater, Texas, weighing in at 276 pounds, Barry Windham.
One more chance before Barry gets buried.
And his opponent from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 274 pounds, the WCW United States Champion, the Barber Brutus Beefcake.
Bell rings. They're stepping up to each other. Hand is extended. The shake happens. Okay. And the drop kick. Completely missed by Barry. And the Disciple just throws hand into Barry. Drops him with the clothesline. Going around. Drop. Leg drop onto that arm. Twisting Barry. No. Barry able to slip the leg. Dropping Disciple, sending him into the corner, lifting him up. Nope, Disciple goes around, drops him with the DDT. And Barry able to get the leg up, kicking Disciple in the head, going up top, dropping the knee. Lands on his knee, but I think he caught the Disciple with one of his fists into the nose, almost getting the 3. Barry limping a little after dropping himself on his own knee. Scoop slam. Big one. Going up top. Dropping, landing on his elbow. Missing the elbow drop. And Disciple up, slamming, and puts Barry in the corner. Gives him a good clothesline. Wants Barry back to his feet. Kick to the stomach. Lifting him up. An electric chair drop, dropping Barry on his face. Barry using the ropes to get up. And Barry able to bulldog the Disciple. Get out of that back suplex position and give the Disciple the bulldog. Wants Disciple back to his feet. European uppercut. Disciple back to his feet real quickly. And the ref is taken down. Barry lifting the Disciple up. Disciple going around. The leg, chop block, taken out. Up, down, spine buster. Big clothesline by the Disciple. And Barry able to slip that leg again. And ever since he landed on that knee, he's been wobbling a little bit more. Wants the Disciple up. Big elbow to the top of the head. Dragging Disciple up, seated position onto one knee. Bounces off the rope, big knee into the face, steps on the hand. And Disciple goes after that arm, twists it, slamming Barry into the mat. Sitting Barry up, putting him on one knee, going off the rope, big boot, dropping Barry. Says, I can do the same goddamn thing, and then gets taken out with the lariat. 1, 2. Disciple able to get up. Barry, posed, ready, and Disciple gets out of the claw. Fence press with punches. And could this be it? The Apocalypto! Disciple hits it. 1, 2, 3. Retains the United States Championship for the NWO. And Barry gets sent to the very bottom. And I think that's really what did Barry in, landing on his knee like that. He wasn't walking very fast afterwards. And even the run, he wasn't running as fast.
Here's your winner and still the WCW United States Champion, the Barber Brutus Beefcake.
And I'm getting told that we're going to have a heavyweight title match next, and Sid's not going to like his odds of retaining. So, let's see. Damn, Eric, you're being so disrespectful, having the title holder come first.
And 17 pounds, the WCW Heavyweight Champion, Sid Justice.
I'm getting told that I should refer to him as the former heavyweight title holder. Six is coming out. I mean, what even is this, if not a slaughter?
And introducing the challenger, representing the NWO from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 212 pounds, 6.
Hogan, of course. This has Hogan plans all over it.
The NWO from Hollywood, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hollywood Hogan.
And their final teammate at this point. Horace.
And introducing the challenger from Tampa, Florida, weighing in at 240 pounds, the WCW Hardcore Champion, Howard Hogan.
Gotta applaud Eric's tenacity, trying to have the NWO take over. I mean, we haven't seen Horace since he won the hardcore title. Could the deck be any more stacked? And Horace goes behind 6, Russian. And Hogan going right after that bat of Sid, now choking him. Horace shrinking that neck on 6, slamming his head. I mean, it'd be pretty embarrassing if Horace won. But he just dropped Sid and he goes for the cover. Oh God, Hogan takes out both of them, and Sid with the STO clothesline, taking down Hogan. Big fist to Horace by Sid. And now Six could just lay down for Hogan, but they're not doing it that way. Six giving Hogan the elbow, and now Sid stomping Horace. And Hogan comes from behind, taking Sid down with the Bulldog. Sid lifting Hogan up. No, Hogan goes behind. Sid goes behind Horace. Drop block to Sid. And Sid drops Horace. Hogan dropping Six. And Hogan gets dropped by Sid. And another stomp to the arm. Another stomp to the shoulder. Sid goes right after. 1, 2. And Horace able to break it up. That's the only one that they don't want to win, is Sid. And Sid taking Six down. Horace lifting Hogan up. Suplex. No, Hogan going behind. Grabbing Horace, lifting him up. No love lost with that side slam. And now Sid, Hogan stomping on Horace. Arm and hand. Sid lifting Six up. He had dropped him on the top turnbuckle. Horace just took Hogan down. And Sid, and he's the one that's staying up. No, Sid's able to take him over the top rope. Grabbing Hogan. Nope, Hogan with the shoulder block. Getting back in. Hogan gets fed at elbows. Six moonsaults for no reason. And Hogan just drop kicks him in the back of the neck. Sid about to drop. Horace. No, Horace able to fight out of it. And a clothesline dodge. Hogan with the cover. Sid's able to break it up. And the low blow to Sid. Hogan. Oh, Six ruins the NWO's chance. Hogan tossing Six. Hogan attacking Hogan. Kicks Hogan. Forearm shot to Horace and slams him. And Six with a flipping clothesline, taking down Hulk Hogan. Mr. Hollywood, and then Horace Hogan just gets dropped by a clothesline. And Six gets dropped by a clothesline. Hollywood gets dropped by a clothesline. And Horace gets back to his feet. Gets dropped by a clothesline. Sid just cleaned house. Going up. And Horace rolls him up. 1. Oh my God. I thought Sid had it that time. He had cleared house. And then Horace rolled him up. 6, 2. Oh. It's anybody's. And the double axe handle. Horace Hogan tries to attack his uncle, but he keeps missing. And Hogan, Mr. Hollywood, drops Horace with an axe handle. 3, and there we go. It was planned from the start. You saw how Horace didn't even try to kick out. Hollywood Hulk Hogan, the NWO, has just taken all the gold. Like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know how Eric screwed everyone. Enjoy the rest of your evening. NWO has taken all the belts. Planned from the start. The only belt left is the Cruiserweight belt. Cross out.